¿Es la influencia una amenaza para mí y mi familia? ¿Cuáles son los síntomas? ¿Cómo hacer para evitarla? Si me enfermo, ¿qué debo hacer para no contagiar a otros? La respuesta a todas estas preguntas y más las tiene Doctor Amigo. Visítanos e infórmate cómo juntos podemos detener esta epidemia.
Hello everybody, my name is RobeChained. I will be your storyteller for tonight. Did you guys Doctor Amigo. Nintendo will hunt you down. I have done nothing. I love this video. It's so funny. Hello, Deltarune Music. Hello everybody, how is everyone doing today? Kevin and Yumi, welcome to the stream. How are you doing, buddy? I'm doing absolutely fantastic, thank you for asking. How are you doing, Kevin? I want to hear how you are doing. Today we're going to be doing some video editing. Something I'm finally good at, yay! It's been a really long time since I've done video editing here on the channel, and to be fair, I did try once. I did try to do a video editing stream once, but stuff happened like 20 minutes after I started the stream and I just had to end it. Oops. So this is technically my first official, like actual time that I'm actually showing you guys how I edit my videos. And Kalel on the YouTube side. Hello, cat. Hello, Robe. Little bit busy, bud. It's been really hard to find some 3D clients in this AI area. Don't worry about it, Kevin. I'm sure you will find some clients someday. Just make sure to keep on looking. There is 100% somebody who is going to search for your skill set. See, also, Kalila, welcome. How are you doing? I forgot to ask you about your day. You see, I have worked with a lot of commissions and a lot of like freelancer work, and I must say there are still people that do look for actual human beings when it comes to, like, you know, creative jobs. Doesn't really matter what it is. Now, to actually get a job and find the clients is pretty hard. It's actually really difficult. But once you find one, then you start finding another, then you start finding other people, and it just kind of snowballs from there. So don't give up. Never ever give up on your dreams, especially if you guys want to be say a freelancer, because things are hard, but they will only get easier from now on, right? I cannot find my giant fireball spell. Too bad. Sucks to suck, I guess. Uh-oh. Anyway, hello. So, do you guys like my new media player? I cooked this scene up for like in like 20 minutes because I really wanted to show you guys Dr. Amigo. That's like my favorite internet video. One of them, at least. It's not like my absolute favorite. It's a really, really funny video. I first saw it on a Vinesaw stream. Thanks, Robe. What is today's live stream about? We are editing videos. You see, I have gathered an audience outside of streams. It's not really a sizable amount, but there are still people that have subscribed to my channel ever since my last short, so I have decided, why not make another short, right? This is why today we're gonna do some video editing. See, unlike everything else I do, this is something I'm actually very confident about, and I'm very confident in. Mostly due to the fact that this is my job. Right? And I will be able to show you guys a little bit of my workflow and how I do things. Let me... Where did I put this? I just need to find my timeline, because I did... Huh, where is it actually? It's very weird. Oh, why can't I find it? Oh no. It's going to be... Oh, well, that's not really that big of an issue actually. I can just... Oh, wait, no, never mind, I found it. Okay, so the video we're gonna make today is again going to talk about my experiences with, you know, creative works and creative hobbies. But before that, I really need to talk about this. I have been playing Deep Rock Galactic like a bunch again. I've been playing it for like 4 years now, maybe even 5. I don't actually remember. I think I started playing around the end of season 1, but I really wanted to talk about this. This game has some of the most interesting gameplay mechanics and some of the most interesting build variety ever. Which is mostly why I have 350 hours in the game. I recently bought Rogue Core, which is kind of like a roguelike spin-off of Deep Rock Galactic, but I must say I'm pretty mixed about that game. It is still in early access, and I am absolutely sure that Ghost Ship Games are going to do the right thing and actually make the game, you know, fun. It's not like it's not fun. It's actually a really fun take on the Deep Rock Galactic formula. However, it can get repetitive. So I'm honestly just waiting on more content, which we will get pretty soon. There's like this whole huge like roadmap that they've posted on their socials that I'm really looking forward to. See, I've also been playing Brawl Stars, which was something I really did not expect to do. See, my friend decided to recommend Brawl Stars to me, and I've played it before, right? It's not like I haven't. In fact, I played it for a decent while, especially when it came out. I was still in middle school, So I did catch the hype train when Brawl Stars initially released, but I didn't really play it all that much until recently. My friend really got me fired up about Brawl Stars, and I don't know why. I don't know what happened. It's actually a pretty fun game. And also there is this one character that I am very much willing to draw. Holy shit. I need to show you guys this character. I've always loved characters like this. They are absolutely very much my style. I love them so much. Where is my... There it is. There she is! Oh my god! It's Colette from Brawl Stars! I wanna draw her so badly. This is such a fucking... It's such a cool character. See, she also plays... her playstyle is also really cool, right? Because I also have this skin right here, by the way, just saying. My friend bought it for me for like $5. See, because I was very skeptical paying money for Brawl Stars, but he was like, you know what? Sure, you can get the Colette skin. And I was like, oh my god, really? And I got it. And it's so fucking cool. Right? See, her gameplay mechanic as a character is that whenever she hits somebody, she deals damage for their percentage of max health. Oh, no, not max. Their current health percentage. Yeah. So what that means is that if I'm up against a tank, which there are a decent amount of in Brawl Stars, she just shreds them. Because she deals, I think, like 23% damage of the current of the enemy's current health. So say if they have like 10,000 health right now and I hit them once, I deal like 3,000 damage. It's absolutely insane. So she's basically an anti-tank damage dealer. So fucking cool. Such a cool character design. Oh my god. Also, I'm actually surprised to see how good the characters look in the game. I don't know why I did not remember the game looking this well made. And it was a really pleasant surprise. I am absolutely going to draw Colette sometime on stream. Because I like characters like these. They're so cool. And speaking about drawing, I actually... let me change my scene again, because again, I need to show you guys a lot of things. Right? See here, see here. Hear ye, hear ye, I've got an art fight account now. Right, if you guys don't know what art fight is, it's really cool. If you don't know what it is, you will in like a month, because I am going to stream art fight so much. See, I made my account 3 days ago, and I added my guy and my dude, and this is Robe. This is the thing I drew at the start of this week, right? And we've got a whole description and some do's and don'ts, right? And I could honestly just make a whole stream just looking at people's art fight accounts. It's actually so well made. It's so cool. The community is awesome. And I'm very inclined to stream doing some attacks and defense. Right, so what Art Fight is about, right, is it's a yearly event. It's a yearly event that lasts for the entirety of July, where you get to pick between one of two teams. And what you basically do is attack the other team by drawing their OCs. And you get like points. And then they can defend those attacks by drawing your OCs. And well, the name is... Oh, there is fight in the name of Art Fight, right? But it's actually a very chill and very friendly community of just artists that want to draw other people's OCs. And I think this... I'm no artist, by the way. You guys, if you watched my previous live stream, you definitely know that I am not an artist. I just started drawing. However, I do think that this could be an amazing opportunity to sit down and, you know, learn how to do art. I am absolutely... I just can't wait. I can't wait for July. I'm going to prepare for Art Fight. I need to still like figure out how things work. And once the team of this year's event is revealed, I might get together with some friends of mine who are also artists and possibly prepare together for Art Fight. Also, I am currently in the talks of an artist friend of mine who I've known for about 2 years or so. Would it be 2 years? I'm not exactly sure, but whatever, right? I'm not sure if I've talked about them on stream before, but that doesn't matter. We're currently in talks. We might collab soon. And see, she's actually an art teacher. Right? That's... I think that's her job. I'm not absolutely completely sure, to be fair. It's either her job or a side job, but she is an artist, right? And I would be very much willing to do a stream with them where we draw together and where she teaches me how to do art. That sounds very fun. That sounds very cool. Okay, let's get to the editing now, shall we? Let me just make sure you guys can hear this. Okay, now sadly, this stream will be musicless. No music. See, because I need to focus on what's happening with the video itself, and the video will be loud enough. Let's see. Wow. Let me cut this out. You can hear it. Yeah, you guys can hear it. All right, awesome. So I've already prepared a voiceover. I can also show you guys the script that I wrote. Let me find it. Let me find it. Here we go. See, this is the script of the video. DaVinci? Yeah, hell yeah, DaVinci. That's what I use. We're basically going to talk about the creative chain. DaVinci? I've already set up a voiceover. I've already recorded it. So what we need to do first and foremost is to get the voiceover cut and sounding nice. We also need to get the pacing right and all of that good stuff. This is like basically the meat and bones of the video. So we have to make sure that this is properly done well. I have stumbled upon a very peculiar phenomenon. So this is what we're gonna be doing right now. I don't know if you guys can hear it well. It's a bit quiet on my end. I have stumbled upon a... Oh, that's okay. Okay, never mind. Let's make sure that the video itself isn't louder than me. Very peculiar phenomena. I'm currently learning how to do 3D animations, which you can watch me do on YouTube and Twitch. However, I have a very, very huge problem. I have absolutely no models to animate. So instead of searching the web for pre-made models, I decided to start making my own. And this is... And that was... And that has been an absolute blast. What the fuck? Here is my first 3D model I made, following Crash Soon's low poly... Following Crash Soon's... Well, as you can definitely see, I stutter a lot. But that's where the magic of editing comes in, right? Very peculiar phenomena. I have stumbled upon a very... Wait, let me hear this again. I have stumbled upon a very peculiar phenomena. Okay, never mind. Okay, this sounds fine. So the secret when it comes to shorts is that you should not have any dead space unless it like adds to the video itself. So right now, currently, I don't need any amount of dead space, so I make sure that my sentences flow in together and that there are no silent spots. Because you see, shorts, when it comes to TikTok and YouTube and Instagram, you have to be rapid. You have to come in, give information, and get out. That's why we have to make sure there are absolutely no silent or absolutely no slow parts. And we can we need to make sure we only focus on, you know, bringing the information to the viewer. It's time to sleep, buddy. Good night. Have a great day. Thank you, Kevin. I hope you have a great rest. Thank you so much for being on here and saying a quick hi. I wish you the best of luck with finding yourself some 3D work. Peculiar phenomena. I'm currently learning how to do 3D animations. Oh, you might also notice that sometimes the audio gets like roughed up and cut and like cut it up into like chunks and sounds very bit crushy. That is mostly due to the fact that everything right now that's happening right now is being rendered in real time by my computer. And also, I'm also streaming right now to multiple platforms. So it will make the video kind of chug a little bit, at least while we're editing it. But once it's done, once it's like rendered and everything, there won't be any problems with the video itself. So no need to worry about that. How to do 3D animations, which can watch me do on YouTube and Twitch. Also, I have noticed that my microphone, I breathe into my microphone a bit too much, and I can't really do anything about that because that's how I speak. I also roll out my S's a lot, which is, I can't really do. I mean, I do need to get myself a better microphone sooner or later because my microphone just doesn't. I mean, it's not that it doesn't sound good, but it's that I'm using my phone for my microphone. I currently have it connected to my PC, and I'm using my phone's microphone because I don't have anything else. It's currently set up over a cup that I used to eat ice cream with, like just 20 minutes ago. Which can watch me do on YouTube and Twitch. However, I have a very, very huge problem. I have absolutely no models to animate. So instead of searching the web for pre-made models, I decided to start making my own. And that has been an absolute blast. How did I say this? What fuck? Absolute? Man, I need to re-record some of these things. I mean, I can do this very easily, actually. I don't even need to record my character because I'm using a PNG tuber. In fact, what I did with the last video I posted is I accidentally kind of ruined the voiceover. So what I had to do is I just got a video of my PNG tuber just talking, and I sliced it up in a way so it looks like my PNG tuber is reacting to my voice. So I can easily just re-record this part. And that has been an absolute blast. I can also just re-record the absolute. Let me do that actually. Absolute. Boom. Look at that. Am I a professional fucking YouTuber? and that has been an absolute blast. It has been an absolute. Let me see if it actually sounds well. An absolute. Oh my god, why does it sound so different? Oh my god. Start making my own, and that has been an absolute blast. Here is absolute blast. Blast. That has been an absolute blast. Let me see if I can make this properly. Blast. I might actually place a preset here for a crossfade. In an absolute blast. Absolute blast. 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 Here is my currently. See, I also don't really need to worry about it too much, since I can always just. I will put on some background music, which will kind of mute these rough voiceover parts. So I don't really need to worry about it too much. Making my own, and that has been an absolute blast. Here is my first 3D blast. Here is my first 3D model I made. Here is my first 3D model I made. Following Crash Soon's low paid. Following Crash Soon's realized I need 2D art in order to Crash Soon's following Crash Soon's low poly course. Following Crash Soon's low made. Following Crash Soon's low poly course. But then I realized I need 2D art in order. But then I realized I need 2D art in order to properly make 3D characters. So I started learning 2D art. This chain of constantly learning new creative art. Man, I butchered this. Holy fuck. What the fuck? Why does it sound like that? Let me think about how I could fix this. This chain of constantly learning new creative art has started teaching me things I would have never. This chain of. Let me record this as well. Holy shit. Art. Arts? Arts. 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 Amazing. Funk, 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 funk. What does that mean? What do you mean by that? That is a creepy fucking emote. Never send that shit again in my chat. What the fuck? Arts. Arts? Arts. Arts. Why does my microphone sound so much clearer now than it did when I fucking when I fucking recorded this. What's happening? What fuck? Oh, that sounds bad. Let me see if I can. There we go. I think this is fine. Why are you spamming every single emote you can find? Let me see. So we've got a pop Nemo. We've got a shush. Do you want me to shut up? Do you want me to not speak on the stream? We've got a squid. A dog. I know this emote. Got a creeper. It's not everything. I mean, yeah, Twitch has a lot of emotes. I've actually heard that Twitch has this emote plugin that adds some different emotes that you can use for Twitch, like basically for free. Yeah, I'm converting. Why is that? Is Twitch really that bad? This Agnes fills your vibe completely. Who is Agnes? Wallpaper? What are you speaking in hieroglyphs? What the fuck are you talking about? Why are you speaking in a different language here? Who is Agnes? Is she not called that? Who are you talking about? Your wallpaper? My wallpaper? You can't even see my wallpaper. Oh, you mean this girl? I forgot her name. Was it Agnes? Agnes? I gotta check now. Wait, give me a sec. Persona 3. It is that. It's Aegis, not Agnes. Right. I didn't even know. Oh, I was bold for a second. Oops. When did I even show my wallpaper? What the fuck? Simply learning new creative arts. Right, okay, this is fixed now. Has started teaching me things. I want a macaroni salad with mayo and pickles and ham. Make it then. That does sound really fucking good, but we don't have ham. Go and get some. That does sound really good. I would definitely eat that. That sounds absolutely fantastic. Has started teaching me things I would. Who is gonna watch then? What do you mean? Watch my stream? Whoever wants to watch it. Nobody is required to watch my stream. What am I gonna do with all that meat? Eat it! Eat all of the meat! Started teaching me things I would have never thought of. If I were to just stick with one... If I were to just stick with one single hobby. Which should help me create... If I were to just teaching me things... Which should help me create impressive things later. Which I have never thought of. Which should help me create. Which should help me create impressive things. I don't have time and energy, in fact. On your Twitch, it says you need like 3 more followers to get affiliated. No, that's just my That's just the goal I completely forgot to change. Followers don't mean shit. And I will get affiliated whenever the time comes. I'm not really rushing it. I actually need 25 followers to get affiliated. That's like one of the requirements. I just haven't changed the goal name. I'm not actually completely sure how I can do that. I don't remember. Oh wait, manage goals. There it is. How can I change it? Goal amount. Description. Yeah, how do I change the description? I can just end the goal outright. Would that help? Let me change the description. Oh, yeah. There we go. Chaining go. Follower goal starting. Yahoo! Let's get to 50, guys. 50 followers on Twitch. So many chain links. We already have so many. 37 is actually quite a lot if you think about it. I think every time you change your program, it shows your wallpaper for a second. Really? That's very weird. Why does it do that?
Which should help me create impressive things later down the line. But it would be nice if 2D art wasn't the bane of my fucking existence. But it would be nice if 2D art wasn't the bane of my fucking existence. But this is how. But this is how.
There we go. Also, I'm actually going to try that. I've never done this before. I'm actually going to try the that one tactic that streamers use. Not streamers, sorry. That shorts creators use, where they end the short with like, and that's why, and that's how, and that's whatever, right? So like, so it like makes it loop properly. I'm still gonna add a cat sound at the end, though. That's never going to change. This is like my signature thing. But it's very interesting why people do that. Apparently it helps with like keeping some engagement, especially at the end of the short. But I don't know. So many things. Right, my microphone disconnected for a second. So many things to do. What are the things that you? Okay, why is the cable so? Cable is very, very sensitive for some reason. If I touch it even a little bit, my microphone disconnects. Anyway, I think we have the rough cut done. Let's hear it.
I've stumbled upon a very peculiar phenomena. I'm currently learning how to do 3D animations, which you can watch me do on YouTube and Twitch. However, I have a very, very huge problem. I have absolutely no models to animate. So instead of searching the web for pre-made models, I decided to start making my own. And that has been an absolute blast. Here is my first 3D model.
Why does it sound like that?
In an absolute blast. Here.
You know what? Just remove the absolute and we can just keep it like this.
Here is blast. Here is my blast.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna re-record this again. And that has been an absolute blast. And that has been an absolute blast. A blast. 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 When I say a word many times, it loses all of its fucking meaning, and I hate that. I hate that it does that. Why does the brain do that?
And that has been an absolute has been an blast. Here is my first has been an blast. Here and blast. Been an blast. Here is my first been an blast.
No.
Been a blast. Here is my first been a blast. Here is my first 3D model.
Why does it sound like that? Oh my god, I don't like this.
Blast.
No, I really shouldn't worry about it too much.
It's been a blast. Here is my first 3D model I made, following Crash Soon's low poly course. But then I realized I need 2D art in order to properly make 3D characters. So I started learning 2D art. This chain of constantly learning new creative arts has started teaching me things I would have never thought of, which should help me create impressive things later down the line. But it would be nice if 2D art wasn't the bane of my fucking existence. But this is how.
There we go. All right. This sounds okay. Sounds good. Now our next step is to compound over this, right? And remove the blue screen. What I use for this is a delta key. As you can see, I just pick the blue, it removes it entirely. I actually used to use a magenta screen, which worked perfectly for OBS, but for some reason in DaVinci Resolve, it would always kind of make my character greenish. Like it gave me a very, very, very small, like, greenish effect. So I decided to change it to blue this time. What we also need to do is make it into portrait mode. Right. Now, I would usually continue this by doing the captions, right? Because I usually do the captions of every single video by hand, because I really do not like using those auto caption things that some video editors have. DaVinci also has it, right? DaVinci also has that, but I think it's a paid thing. Either way, the auto caption thing, the auto caption tool is so unreliable. It could help you, you know, it in some instances, it could help you. But I do understand that some people don't watch shorts with their sound on. There are some people on the bus, or some people who are currently in the toilet, and they don't want to disturb like the other people in the public toilet, or there are many instances where it would be kind of, it would be a disturbance to watch videos with sound on. And now I understand that we live in a you know, a time and age where you basically have headphones everywhere. But not everybody is going to have a headphone at all times. Right? So it's absolutely crucial to me to have proper captions. However, this is like the most boring thing ever. To make captions for a video is so fucking boring. You sit down and you copy and paste the same caption, the same like caption preset all over the place, and that's it. That's what you do, right? And then you go back and then you manually type them out. At least that's what I do. Again, not everybody does that, and not everybody really needs to do that. But for my purposes and for my videos, everybody does that. I just can't do it without having proper, actual, good, you know, accurate captions. But we will keep that for later, or I will most likely do that outside of stream. I highly doubt that we will finish the whole video on stream. Because I've already done like a lot of videos today just before stream, and then now that I'm on stream, I'm making more videos, and it kind of gets tiring. So I most likely won't do the whole video on stream, but I will get it done probably. If it's not today, it's most likely going to be tomorrow. What I usually like using is this sound effect right here. This is an Undertale sound effect, the book spin. I like using this for my for when I start up a video. So I need to cut out this, like so. We'll lower its volume though. There we go. I also need my background. What I usually do when I already know I have an edit or something that's in a previous video, I just go to the previous video, I copy whatever I need to get, and then I just paste it here in the current video that I'm making. Just way more simpler, way easier. In fact, so what the fuck's happening here?
Has started.
Let me fix this then.
Has started teaching me things I would.
There we go. Right, and there we go. We now have the campfire. Oh, I also completely forgot to
has started teaching me things I would have never thought of, which should help me create impressive.
Right, I need to crop the top. Sometimes you get these black corners. So you need to make sure you crop them out. Let me crop this here. There we go. Now we have the whole campfire ready and set. Now have a background for our guy, for our dude. And another thing that I use for my streams, for my videos, is the shorts border, which is basically the same border I use on streams, but for shorts. It's vertical, you see. So apply this, and there we go. And I have like the basics setup. The voiceover is cut. The campfire is set. The border is set. And now the fun begins, right? What I do now is I start doing the edits, right? Doing showing whatever I need to show. Let me see now. I also do need to add the some kind of music. So let's let me pick something that's fitting. I usually, let me show it on the screen. I usually use music from video games that I like. You can see I've got a decent amount. Let me think about it. I think I'm feeling the Octo expansion from Splatoon 2. Oh, you guys can't hear it actually. Oops. Oh, that's fine. This is a good one. I like this one. I do need to make it mono though, because otherwise it gets a bit... Whoa.
I have stumbled upon a very peculiar phenomenon.
And for some reason you can only hear it in the fucking right ear. I don't... What fuck? What's happening? Why does it do that? Wait. One.
Very peculiar.
There we go.
I have stumbled upon a very peculiar phenomenon. I'm currently learning how to do 3D animations, which you can watch me do on YouTube and Twitch. However, I have a very, very huge problem. I have absolutely no models to animate. So instead of searching the web for pre-made models...
There we go. Now it starts feeling a lot more full and a lot more full of life and a lot more engaging.